If you're driving south into Washtenaw, Washington, you will pass what has been dubbed by social media as that Northwest bus. It's a bus that has no history. Nobody knows how it got here or why it's here. There's a few different rumors floating around, but the actual reason it's there, no one knows. The land that it's on was donated by the Blankenship Farms in order for people to use it, obviously at your own risk. But the bus has been spray painted with really cool art, and it's different every time you come because people are constantly adding to it. It's a great spot. You can drive the bus. Isn't that a drinking game? Drive the bus, ride the bus.
Ride the bus.
Ride the bus. All right, we made it to Palouse Falls State Park. We have our Discover Pass. Otherwise, you have to pay a fee to be here. I guess we did pay a fee to be here. So yeah, we're gonna go do some exploring. It's about a 2-hour drive for us to come from Spokane, which is the perfect amount of time for a day trip. All right, welcome to Palouse Falls State Park in southeastern Washington State. This area, the canyon behind us, was all formed by the Missoula floods, which were floods from the late ice ages caused by the breaking of glaciers, and they formed the very distinct landscape of eastern and central Washington, including a lot of the buttes that you're familiar with, like Steptoe Butte. The Palouse Falls are falls on the Palouse River, which feeds into the Snake River, which eventually feeds into the Columbia River and heads out to the Pacific Ocean. The Palouse Falls are almost 220 feet of vertical drop, including the upper falls, which are 20 feet, and the lower falls, which are almost 200 feet. At peak flow, these falls are pumping 8,300 cubic feet per second, but that isn't a very relatable number, so we did the math and discovered that you could fill 277 average-sized bathtubs every single second, or every 11 seconds you could fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. So starting now, you have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I will say, walking around this park, it's quite funny how safety seems to be a second concern. Just definitely not something I'm used to with public parks, but yeah, you can pretty much get right up to the edge. I will say I have heard of people coming here and there are dive teams searching for bodies more than on just one occasion, so be wary, but it's pretty cool because you can get up close and personal with it. I'm afraid of heights, so I will not. In 2009, Tyler Bratt ran these falls in a kayak, which means that he kayaked down these falls, survived, and set an unofficial record for the highest falls ever to be run by a human being. Crazy. How he fit his balls in his boat, I don't know. One thing with traveling through small town Washington is that not a lot of towns have food options, especially not during COVID. So we ended up grabbing food from Zips, which is Northwest fast food burgers, in Colfax, Washington, and then we're headed back north. So we are starting our very Spokane day in Dishman Hills, doing a little hiking. If you haven't heard, Spokane has dubbed itself near nature, near perfect. That's because everywhere you are, you're probably within 20 minutes of a trailhead, if not closer. Hit up all trails or just Google Spokane hiking to find trails near you while you're in town. Spokane's also home or close to a lot of different state parks. We came down to Riverside State Park today to walk around a little bit. You can do tons of hiking here or just pop in and say hi to the river. You do have to pay to be in state park. Our next stop is downtown Spokane. We are gonna check out a few local coffee spots. So my little local tip for visiting downtown Spokane is to park in Kendall Yards. Hit up the Kendall Yards Business District, take a walk along the Centennial Trail. You'll get great views of the falls and of downtown, and then you can cross any of your choice of bridges to get into downtown Spokane and enjoy what that has to offer.